So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good, I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
And now, introducing your Detroit Pistons. At small forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 22, Tayshaun Prince.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. And it's always exciting.
Shooters, and you make a strong case for being the league's most elusive ball handler as well. Seems to get by his man pretty much at will.
And Irving super quick with the ball in his hands. When he gets to the basket, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Powers.
That's a basket he'll never forget. Guys, the only question now is how many more of them does he have ahead?
I know the answer to that one, Steve. A bunch. And it's not going to take him long to get him either. This guy can score.
The shot by Marion, no good.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
The shot's good from Powell. Powell really showing the coaches something here. Here's Miller. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Blatt. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Drummond. Nice D from Verajao.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Feeds it to James. Verajao against Drummond. Here's Irving. That's good. And now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
And he's looked pretty good to start. 6 of 8 now from the field.
Jennings off a pick from Powers. Butler passes to Powers. Kicks it to Jennings. Here's Money. He feeds it to Butler. Pass to Drummond. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Detroit.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
For the Pistons, Anthony Towers. Dre Drummond. Williams comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Brandon Jennings. And then for Cleveland, Perkins comes in for Anderson Verajao. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Miller. No good from Perkins. Pistons leading by 5. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin. Its speed bumps, if you will. Some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
On the wing, Mary. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Irving. Count the bucket. Irving's
the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
They set the pick. Expanding his range. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Perkins. Irving drives in. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 18.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
The Pistons leading. Here's Money. 6 points for him. Butler dishes to Tolliver. Pass to Powers. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. First trip to the line for him here.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Williams against LeBron. Now here is Irving. Elbow shot. No good on the buzzer beater. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Tune in Wednesday, January 28th on
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
The Cavaliers one with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tolliver. Monroe comes in for Williams. Butler, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And Money subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Marion comes in for Perkins. LeBron's checked in for James Jones. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Reggie Jackson out there with Money. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Irving drives in. There is Zhao, passes to Irving. That's good. Irving's got 22 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league. Shawn Marion, with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Back to LeBron. Outside Irving. From 13. Rebounded by Greg Monroe.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
Cleveland leading by 6. LeBron outside. On the wing, Shumpert. Dishes to Marion. Rebound, Detroit. And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk in his game, certainly. He could still walk and talk. An excellent defender and his stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
Irving drives in.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
4 on the clock, and it's Butler missing.
He hit a 3 in the first. but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for money.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers on top. Up.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. I like the number of assists we've racked up. That says a lot about the way we've been running our offense, and there's no reason we can't get more. Keep finding the open man. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And let's get bodies to the offensive glass for the rest of the game. I mean, a lot of bodies. They won't hurt us on the break. Don't worry, just get to the boards. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Welcome back on the second half, about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. He's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Monroe, and Money subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And Cleveland also making a change. Perkins is checked in on the court for Cleveland. They've got Mozgov. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Perkins in at the 4.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Cavaliers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they'll be feeling that today's win makes things right after losing the first game of the year to this club.
And hard to say now how the final two games between them will play out, really. I mean, one thing's certain, though. They're going to be at each other's throats. We know that. This has become a very intense matchup.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Irving. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And Shumpert kicks to Perkins. Shot clock at 4, and it's good on the layup.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and
Hey, Rook, good job. For your first time out, you look right at home.
Thanks, man. I just try not to force anything and let the game come to me.
That's what we do. Too bad your effort was wasted.
Wasted?
Yeah, you got yours, but the team didn't. In this league, W's are all that matter. We got to hit it hard again tomorrow. See what we got to do to string some wins together.
Hey, man, I'm going to do everything in my power to help this team win. Shoot, I'm just on a 10-day contract, so I'm going to work like there's no tomorrow. Because for me, there is no tomorrow. I got to get signed.
That's what I like to hear. You keep that attitude, you might have a chance in this league.
Sure gonna try.